Welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback. I am your host, Ryan Oliver, and today I am joined by one of 2026's rising stars, Kane Archer. Kane, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, Kane. Well, Kane, let's start here. So when you were in seventh grade, you were named to our Next Up watch list. That's a watch list where we identify seventh grade talents that are on the rise. Since being named to that watch list, you have had quite the rise, kind of on the national radar. You already got 3 offers under your belt as an 8th grader: Arkansas, Mizzou, and Michigan. I want to start there. First, I want to tell you congrats. I know you put in a lot of hard work. I want to know first and foremost, what does it feel like to have your talents recognized at such a young age by college programs?
Yeah, it's great. Just being recognized this young, it's a blessing.
And what was the recruitment process like? Let's talk about Arkansas specifically. I know you're from Arkansas. Tell me a little bit about how the outreach even happened, like us, who scouted you and that type of thing, and then how the offer came about.
Yeah, it was Dow Loggins. He reached out a couple times. He didn't reach out. We reached out to him, and then he sent us the camp thing with his cell phone and everything. We called him, talked to him. He shared some stories and his experience, and then we started talking deeply. And we ended up going to the game last Saturday against Texas. 76,000 people. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And then we got to last night. I talked to Coach Sam Pittman. 13-minute conversation, and he offered.
Hey, that's awesome. Let me ask you, what did it feel like to kind of be there and soak it in? And I know you probably imagine yourself playing on that stage one day. What did it feel like for you?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. When you have 75,000 people cheering for you, I don't see a reason not to play.
Yeah, no, totally. And Kane, correct me if I'm wrong. You played for the KC Outlaws, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about that experience, just playing for the team and kind of what role they've played in your development.
Yes, sir. So we travel a lot. We go to Florida, California, Washington D.C. We play in Vegas, Bullhead. It's the top talent. When you play the top talent, there's a bunch of people there watching. Everybody's recognizing you. Excuse me. So when everybody's watching, it's on you. And if you do good, you do good. If you do bad, you do bad. And I think that playing with KC Outlaws, I've done very well, and that's helped me get where I needed to be.
Yeah, and that's a team that we scouted at Youth One for a while. There's a bunch of guys that are Youth One alumni that are playing D1. I'm just going to name them: Felipe Wesley, he's at San Diego State; J. Michael Sturdivant at Cal; and Jaden Roberts at Alabama. And Jake Wolf is playing JUCO ball. So there's a bunch of guys coming from that program, and it sounds like they're doing a great job with you. And obviously that's a credit to the coaches there in the program that they've built. Kane, for someone that hasn't seen you play, I've seen you play. Your film is off the charts, I'll say that. But someone that hasn't seen you play and they come to a game where Kane Archer is at quarterback, what can they expect to see? What attributes do you bring to your team?
I would say most importantly, leadership. You would definitely see a leadership role if I play good, if I play bad. If I play bad, I'm going to say next play, let's go. Keep playing as best as I can. If I play really good, I'm going to keep going. If I make a bad play, it's next play, let's go. So I would say what they would see out of me would be leadership, being able to roll out of pocket, pretty much that, yeah.
Yeah, and one thing to me that really stands out for you as a youth quarterback is something that I always look for when you're evaluating youth talent is one, the comfort in the pocket, right, and the leadership, and those are two things to me that are well beyond your years. Is that comfort level in that poise, and you kind of exude a confidence. Where does that confidence come from? Is it just something you feel like you're born with, or you've kind of worked towards?
Yeah, so playing with Kansas City Outlaws going back, playing the top teams in the nation, when you play them and you feel like you can compete with them, I feel like I'm born with it, but playing with the Kansas City Outlaws and traveling with them and everything and getting used to the talent, I would say,
Yeah.
that makes me ready.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely can see how, like, playing for that type of program just kind of, it's like they believe in you, so I might as well just go out here and do my thing.
Yep.
Tell me what you're most excited about your 8th grade season. Is there something that you're looking forward to the most, or are you just excited to play ball in general?
8th grade season, I'm actually playing an 8th and 9th grade team, so I want to go. I don't want to say undefeated in the 8th grade team because we just lost last night, but I want to go undefeated the rest of the way out with the 8th grade team and then stay undefeated with the 9th grade team. Also, I want to complete my algebra class with 100%.
I like that. Student athlete, it's always important. Kane, tell me a little bit about what you would say your strengths or are on the field in your own words.
My strengths, I would say, definitely being able to roll out, throw across my body, stepping up in the pocket, getting 6 yards, getting down. Got to work on my short game a little bit and my footwork a little bit. But other than that, I think my game is pretty solid.
Yeah, definitely. I would say so. I think you got a great all-around game for sure. I know that you're probably working on improving everything. That's what most young quarterbacks say. But is there an area of your game you say, okay, I want to work on this so I can take my game to even higher level? Is there an area that you kind of have identified?
Absolutely. I think there's 2 things that I need to focus on way more: reading defenses, watching way more film, and then my footwork, most importantly, which includes timing. Timing is everything when you're playing quarterback. So footwork equals timing. So footwork, most of all, probably.
Yeah, well, that'll come, and it's already there for you, but you're just going to keep honing those skills.
Right.
I ask everyone I interview this. This is more of a light question, but since this is my first time interviewing you, Kane, I'm going to ask you, what is in Kane Archer's headphones before a big game? What artist you got on?
Shoot. Sometimes I don't listen to music. Sometimes I do. Probably, I don't know, DaBaby, probably DaBaby.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
He'll definitely get you hyped before a big game. If you're not listening to music, kind of what is your routine before you? How do you get locked in? I guess is really what I'm asking.
I stretch. I try to tune everybody out. I try to stay focused on the game. I try to keep everybody focused in on the game too, and try not to do what I do, but to try to do their own thing and be focused, not be playing around and everything. So I would say just not distancing myself from the team, but taking myself out, and doing my own thing and trying to concentrate on the game for them.
Absolutely. I'm gonna ask you one more football question. What is something you worked on this past off season that you're excited about, like a skill set, part of your skill set you're excited about, like, I put in good work here and I'm excited to show it off?
Skill set that I worked on, probably my deep balls, just having air, having touch, being able to let the receiver run under it, probably.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for you, Kane. You obviously you have offers under your belt. I know that's exciting for you, and I know that you're dedicated to keep working as you. I mean, you're only in 8th grade, so the sky's the limit for you from here. Is there anything else that people should know about Kane Archer that they may not know?
I love football.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I like that, Kane. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you joining me, and the best of luck in the future. I'm gonna have my eyes on you, and hopefully we'll do another interview down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you.